What is going on, guys? My name is Novak M4, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video, and this is another life story. And this life story is actually called Pissing People Off at Zaxby's. Now, before I get into the story, I would just like you guys to go and leave a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy this video, and let's get into it. So, pissing people off at Zaxby's, that sounds kind of weird. It's like, how could you possibly piss someone off at Zaxby's? Well, it's pretty easy to piss someone off at a food place. And like in any like food area, like a restaurant or fast food, you can easily piss someone off. Plus, I work in a restaurant, so I hear stuff all the time about how bad the customer is. So I think I just got off of work or something like that, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go like 6 minutes before Zaxby's actually closes because I was hungry as I don't know what. And so it was 9:54, and I think they close at 10 o'clock if I'm correct on that. So I pull up into the drive-thru, and nobody's there, of course, because nobody goes to Zaxby's at 9:54, or at least I wouldn't think so, except for me, because, you know, YOLO. But so I pull up, and I'm thinking like, man, I really want some nibblers. And there's 3 nibblers. If you guys don't know what it is, it's like a little sub-like looking sandwich, like really tiny, with a piece of chicken on it for you guys that don't have it in your state or country. And so I'm like thinking of the number 3 because that's how many comes in the meal. So I'm like, hey, can I get a number 3 with medium Dr. Pepper or whatever? So I'm just thinking this number 3. I didn't even look. I didn't even say, hey, can I get the Nibbler's meal? And it would have been like completely different. So there's one person or 2 people in front of me, and so I sit there for like a few minutes just because, you know, it's getting close to when they close, so everybody's probably like closing down all their grill. So once it comes up to me, I give the lady my credit card, and then I pay for the meal. And I look at the receipt because I'm just thinking to myself, they definitely fucked up my meal. I don't know why I thought that, but it was really weird that I would actually check it because I usually never check the receipt whatsoever. And so I check the receipt, and I see that it says like filet like sandwich or something like that, and I was like, what the fuck? And so when the lady comes back to the window with the like bag of food, I'm like, yeah, this isn't what I wanted. And she looks at me like, what? This is what you ordered. And I'm like, well, I kind of wanted the Nibbler's meal with ranch only. And then she just looks at me like, I'm really going to kill you because we're closing and you did this. And so I'm not kidding about this next part. I'm pretty sure anybody that I tell this story to, they're gonna think that I'm like completely BSing and made this up. But she literally takes it and looks at me after like she was already pissed off that I changed my meal, and she takes the bag full force, flings it backwards, and then throws it as hard as she can at the wall. And then she like slams the little window thing, and then she's like, she opens it back up, and then says, you can pull up and we'll have your order right out, because apparently my meal was cheaper than what I actually ordered before with the filet meal. And so I pull up, and I'm sitting there like, man, she probably spit in my food because it is ranch. And so I was like, she could definitely just like take the food and then spit in it and then give it to me, and I wouldn't even know. And so I'm sitting there probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, and she comes out and she's like, sorry for the inconvenience, dragging her voice and giving me the death stare. And so I was gonna say, I'm sorry, I didn't even realize that it was the number 5. And she just gives me the bag and then walks away and doesn't even let me speak. And I was like, okay, I was gonna apologize to you, but you know. And so I get home, and then I look at the Nibbler's meal, and since it has ranch on it, I'm like checking the ranch and seeing if it looks like someone spit in it. And on the top bun of one of them, it looked like they squirted a ranch on it or like spit on it or something. And I was like, you know what? I'm super hungry. I don't care if they spit on it or not. That sounds really gross. But I just smashed on it. I ate every single bit of the meal. So if they spit on it, well, I hope you're happy. I just ate all of your spit. So concluding the story, don't be a retard and think of, you know, the number of stuff in the meal. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please let me know in the comments down below and learn from my horrible mistake. And leave a like also if you guys did enjoy. And my name's been Novak M4, and I'll talk to you guys later.